Based on the hit 1990 romantic thriller of the same name, Ghost the musical stays true to the original story, focusing on the relationship between Sam and Molly. When Sam is murdered on the streets of New York, he struggles between the present and the afterlife, trying to communicate with Molly through a psychic. Ghost was adapted for the stage in 2011 by a team of renowned theater professionals and will finally launch its first tour on the Chinese mainland in June this year. But for the first time, leading actors Liam Doyle and Lucy Jones reprising the roles of Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore on stage meant a lot of preparation work.
It's great, we've both watched the film, and we've got 3 weeks of rehearsal to get everything to the point where we do. At the moment, we'll kind of do some voice lessons and make sure we're fit and healthy and ready to go for the first day of rehearsals.
I'm learning to throw a pot, how to make a pot, because obviously Molly does that for a living, that's her calling. But so I'm doing that, and I'm also learning about different people's experiences with psychics. It's a very strange phenomenon and something that I haven't actually experienced, funnily enough. So it's very interesting to look into.
Reinventing the classic story, the show relies mostly on elaborate video imagery, ingenious special effects which have surprised even professional magicians. The film-to-stage adaptation was accomplished by the film's screenwriter, Academy Award winner Bruce Joe Robin, along with Glenn Ballard and Dave Stewart, both influential figures in the pop music business as composers and lyricists.
I think they've written some extraordinary songs, and interestingly, actually quite recently, "With You," for example, one of my favourite songs in the show, which is a solo that Molly sings, has been covered by a number of artists. Quite recently, there's been a sort of a resurgence in the interest in the score. So I think it's a great score. It's a contemporary score, but I think it will be one that people will remember fondly in years to come.
The Chinese mainland tour of Ghost the musical kicks off in Beijing on the 30th of June. It will then go to other cities including Qingdao, Chongqing and Zhuhai. 穆方舟 CCTV 北京